The World Cup will be in Mexico, and England unveil a brand new look, wearing your little brother's kit. Boss Bobby Robson, now permanently described as beleaguered, has a double struggle on his hands, simultaneously steering the team towards qualification and fighting a tabloid war. So there's massive relief as Mark Hateley is bang on target against Northern Ireland, setting England en route for the finals.
A really good finish.
Spurs are rocking, doing well despite the absence of Glenn Hoddle and Ozzy Ardiles, both coming back from long injury layoffs. They're still not yet fit as Tottenham travel to Nottingham Forest.
Here's Hazard from the corner. Good effort, oh yes! That's Mick Hazard's current form, summed up in 1 moment. Perryman's cross. Galvin was lurking. It's in! Tony Galvin, he made it look rather easy.
Ron Atkinson's United are also flying thanks to goals from Mark Hughes and new boy Gordon Strachan. Now it's United's turn at the City Ground.
Brazil's in the centre and they might get him through here. Beautiful ball, and Brazil brought down by the goalkeeper penalty. And Gordon Strachan aims to improve his record against the man who gave it away. And he does, right in the corner. Strachan for United. Good effort. Oh yes, good goal. Gordon Strachan gets his second. And Hodge onside. A better angle this time for him. And he scores. Davenport. And Riley. Only half clear. Mills. Goal! And Method curls it! Yes! 3-2! Just into stoppage time, and Johnny Method goes on one of the longest laps of honour of the season.
After the game, Brian Clough accuses Brian Robson of, quote, loutish behaviour.
Things weren't going too well for Manchester United in the second half of the match, and young Robson went round kicking people. And what I said was, no team has been born yet who won championships kicking people. And the young man doesn't have to kick anybody because he's oozing with talent.
Christmas, always strictly observed at White Hart Lane, and Santa hands out the traditional terrace gift of riot shields. Newcastle are the visitors, and a certain Chris Waddle shows his gift.
Waddle, being supplied by Beardsley, and he's made the gap this time. That's a fine goal! That is a really super goal! Galvin, fast beat 3. Falco! And here's Tedosi coming in from the position where he was when the whole game was changed. And there's Falco! He gets his second.
The Christmas League table shows Tottenham and Everton leading the way, with Man United and Chelsea creeping about threateningly. George Best, still only 35, is arrested and tried on charges of drink driving and assaulting a police officer.
According to the police, the former soccer star tried to escape by running through gardens at the rear of his flat. Then, say the police, there was a scuffle in the back of the van taking Best to the police station.
You can't go on thinking nothing's wrong. Who's gonna drive you home tonight?
Last week on this programme, it was insinuated that George Best of No Fixed Abode, London, is in the habit of drinking alcohol to excess. We would like to take this opportunity to apologise to Mr. Best. We are now aware that this allegation is substantially true and that Mr. Best will not be able to sue the BBC and make up to 60,000 tax-free as we originally promised. Sorry, George. We did try, but I'm afraid it wasn't, didn't happen.
Now for some real comedy. 4th round FA Cup, Blackburn Man United.
Oh, and what a slip! Oh, what a disaster! Stricken the score for poor Blackburn.
And talk begins of a United double.
Whiteside. McGrath saw it early. Good pace, good control. Or was it? Yes, it was. And Ron Atkinson on his feet on the touchline as he knows his side have gone through.
United's rivals Everton's own title bid is under threat from a spate of injuries. Adrian Inchy Heath is the latest to suffer.
A lot of people thought Everton's chances died that day with Adrian's injury because they looked at Sharpie and I and they thought, nah, they can't play together.
But Graham Sharp and Andy Gray lead the Everton charge at Leicester.
Still in play. It's there at last.
Shooting stars never stop, even when they reach the top. Here goes a supernova.
Knocked on for Andy Gray. Oh, what a magnificent strike.
Andy's pair at Leicester is followed by a trip to Ipswich.
Still Sheedy, chip right across. And Everton take the lead. And Sharp's in there as well, and this is Sharp. Graham Sharp, the scorer.
We never thought we could lose a game of football. We always knew if we scored first, we would win. It was as easy as that. We had so much confidence that if we didn't score first, we'd still score too.
Now a real test for the Blues as they come to Old Trafford for a massive league fixture.
Brazil did well. Hughes. Olsen takes on Stevens. Penalty! Jesper Olsen impeded by Gary Stevens. A penalty after 3 minutes. Oh, a poor penalty. Southall takes credit, but it was a dreadful kick really by Strachan. McGrath. And now Brazil. Onside, good turn. Brilliant. Olsen, deflection, goal! Jesper Olsen for Manchester United. Something's been thrown. Trevor Steven flicked on. Mountfield was in there, and there's the equaliser. Derek Mountfield.
The coin thrown at that corner was very much a sign of the times. Then UEFA issued a warning to British clubs after crowd trouble